at positive 2. So we're going to go to the Y line, and we're going to go to the 2, and we're going to put our dot. Okay, from that dot, where are we going? Up 1 over 3. Okay, and you're going to do that as many times as you can on line 1. So we're going to go up 1 over 3. Up 1 over 3. Okay, we can't go over 3 anymore. Okay, and then we're going to check the down. So down 1 over 3. Down 1 over 3. Okay, line 1, how many dots do you have to make?
3.
As many as you can. Okay, so all of them, but 3 on this one, yes. Okay, so we've graphed our first line. Line 2, where does it start? -1. Okay, and what is the slope? What's the slope?
4 over 3.
4 over 3. So we're going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you don't know, you're going to go over 3. Well, which one makes sense? Yeah, that's why my marker just drew, so ignore that. Okay, and notice how the 1 is black and blue on my screen. Okay, so line 2, we only need to make, at the very least, you should have 2 dots, okay? But you make as many or as little as you can, okay? So, we got both of our dots on there, or both of our lines, okay? What is that intersection point? 3, 3. Okay, so we always look either up or down first, which is at 3, and then we look either left or right and see where it's intersecting. Okay, 3, 3, and that's about the only part that most of you guys are struggling on is that coordinate. Okay, and that's just going to come from practice. Okay, number 3, line 1 starts where?
4.
At 4. Okay, so again, we're using this number first. So it starts at 4, so you're going to go to the Y line and put the 4. What is my slope? 1 over 1, negative. Okay, so we're going to go up 1 and to the left 1 as many times as you can. Somebody needs to turn on their music. And then down 1 over 1. Down 1 over 1. Down 1 over 1. Okay, and again, don't copy my dots, just, you can copy the first or second one, but other than that, you just need to be counting, right? Otherwise, you're going to miss out on when we're doing it, okay? So down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, as many times as you possibly can, and then draw your 2 dot, or your line. Okay, line 2 starts where?
-3.
-3, so we're going to go to the Y line and go to -3 and put our dot. What is my slope?
6 over 1.
6 over 1. So from that purple dot, you're going to go up 6
Over 1.
over 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and over 1. Okay, and again, notice how mine, okay, 1 is black and purple. That's our intersection dot, okay, that black and purple one. Okay, and so we're going to draw our line. Okay, take a second for yourself and write that coordinate down. Okay, that's the hardest damn part is writing the coordinate down. Okay, take a second for yourself, write the coordinate down. Okay, what is that coordinate? Jaden, that's 1. Put it up. Okay, it is 1, 3. Okay, so it's 1, 3. So we always look at our up, down first. Okay, and you can see that if we go up, you don't hit any numbers. But if you go down, you're going to run into the 1. Okay, and then we either check right or left, and you see that it touches that 3. Okay, it runs right through it. So it's going to be 1, 3. Okay, number 5. Where does line 1 start?
-2.
At -2. And it has a slope of 2 over 3. So we're going to go up 2 over 3. Okay, to the right. Up 2. And we can't go over 3 again. Okay, so you can check the down 2 over 3. Okay, to get that nice straight line there. Okay, line 2, where does it start?
4.
It starts at 4. So go to the 4 and make your dot. What is my slope? 8 over 3. Can I go up 8? No. Okay, now here's where it gets tricky is when you're forced to go down, okay? So we're gonna go down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even if you're like, man, I don't know which way to go 3. Well, if I go through here, am I intersecting? No. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go here because we want the dots on each other. They cannot just go through the line at a random spot. Okay, it has to be dots on dots. Okay, and so I can draw this on a line. Okay, take a second for yourself and write that coordinate down. Just try it. Worst case, you gotta erase it. It's the only way to learn. Okay, even if you do all of the lines and you don't write the coordinate down, it does you no good, okay? The coordinate is the final answer. Okay, so it's no different than you run through all the math problems and you never write x equals. You did all that stuff for nothing, okay? What is that coordinate? Anybody? It's going to be -3, -4. Okay, the 3's got to go first. So -3, -4. Okay, because we always look up and down, and then we look left and right. Stop listening. Okay, 7. Where does line 1 start?
3.
Starts at 3. What is my slope? Huh? 3 over 1. Okay, so we can't go up 3, so we're going to have to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Over 1 to the right, because it's negative. 1, 2, 3. Over 1. Okay, line 2, where does it start?
-2.
At -2. Okay, and it has a slope of 1 over 2. So if I go up 1, I'm going to go to the left 2, but up and over is not going to get me anywhere. Okay, so I'm going to go down 1 over 2, so that way these dots can like intersect there. Okay, take a second, write down the intersection point for yourself. And again, that's the only way to learn is just trial and error. Okay, what is that intersection point? 2, -3. Good job, Jaden. Okay, now, if you're still getting them backwards and you're writing -3 and then 2, okay, start off here on the x. Okay, you're going to have to go over to whatever number to get to this point, which still happens to be 2. So if I'm at 2, I can look down and see here. Okay, and then go to the y. I got to go until I am on the same line as the point, okay, which is going to be -3. Okay, number 9. Line 1 starts at -1. And it has a slope of 5 over 3. So we're going to go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 3. Or down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't. Okay, so those are the only two that we can do. Line 2 starts at what? 3. Okay, so line 2 starts at 3. Okay, with a slope of 1 over 3. Okay, and you can clearly see where those two are going to intersect at. Okay, take a second for yourself, write down that intersection point. Just try it, it ain't going to hurt nothing. Okay, and what'd you guys write down? -3, 4. See, look how good you get at math when you bring your butt to school. Maybe you should stop getting sick all the time. Oscar said nuh-uh. He did this, Jaden. I can't do it on the camera. Ops these days. Saying, news everywhere. Okay, 11. Line 1 starts out at 2, and we have a slope of up 1 over 2. Up 1 over 2. Okay, or down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. Line 2 starts where?
4.
At 4. And it has a slope of up 1 over 2. Or down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. Yep, and what was this called? We learned yesterday.
No solution.
No solution, okay? And yesterday, narrow parallel. Okay, so why? Why is it no solution?
Because it doesn't intersect.
But why don't they intersect though?
Because of the 1 over 2.
Those are the same thing.
Yeah, so the slope is 100% perfectly the same. Okay, now if you have one negative 1/2 and one positive 1/2, they will intersect because a positive line and then a negative line will cross. Okay, but because they're both exactly positive 1 over 2, they're never going to intersect. So this is called no solution. I spelled solution wrong. It's supposed to be going that way. You're going up and over. This line's, they're both negative lines. So you should have went from here, down 1 over 2 this way. Mm. 12. Line 1 starts at -2. And we're going to go up 1 over 2. Up 1 over 2. Or down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. Line 2 starts where? -4. Okay, so line 2 starts at -4. And it has a slope of -1 over 2. So we're going to go up 1 over 2 this way. Okay, and this is where people get all tripped up because they're like, oh, they see that 1 over 2 on both of them. And they think, oh, it's going to be no solution. So they don't even bother. Okay, but it's not because 1 is positive and 1 is negative 1 over 2. Okay, so they are going to intersect. What is that intersection point?
-2, 3.
Good. -2, -3. Oscar did it.
Oh, wow.
I'm literally just saying it. You know why I think he did it, Jaden?
Wow.
Because this. I'm saying. Okay, last one, 15. It's going to start at -3. And we're going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, over 2. 1, 2, 3, over 2. Okay, and then line 2 is going to start at 1, and we're going to go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. Okay, so that one you have to do 3 on this time. They still intersect, but you got to keep going for a minute.
You said you have a question?
Hold on. And then that intersection point is going to be -4, 3. Okay, you guys have 8 to do. Get your 8 done and then put it in the box back there.